Hi.
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 Hi. This is a long overdue post from our trip and some of the places that we've been to.
How many other places?
Specifically, this one is about Virginia.
Well, we're just talking about Virginia?
At least for now.
Oh. How many months ago was that?
6.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. We did our first month in Florida and made that video.
We make that in Florida?
Yes. And then we kind of failed to keep making our monthly, summaries of our adventures. So now we're trying to do a little catch up.
So this is a monthly summary of 6 months ago?
Yeah. Virginia.
Okay, so what were you doing on... What month was this?
March.
What were you doing on March 13th at 6:02 p.m.?
Probably exploring the town of Lynchburg.
Oh, is that where we were?
Yeah.
That was good. That's a good save right there.
Yeah, so Lynchburg, was not planned. We had been planning to go to Tennessee for month 2, but everything was over our budget limit.
No. We didn't look. We had a place lined up that we were happy with.
In Furnish Finders.
And they were like, yeah, it'll be great. We can't book you right now, but try again at the end of the month. And that happened...
More than once.
For 3 months. And then it was like, this is next month, or this is in 2 weeks. And they're like, hey, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh.
Yeah.
Just oh. That's the only word we used.
Yeah. So then we tried to find other stuff.
And then this lovely woman here was able to say, hey, Tennessee's out. And, we together really wanted to do Virginia anyway.
Didn't we, dear?
So, this is our chance to sneak in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And then, we have our map that we, are shading as we hit different states.
It's in a different room. I'm not getting it.
As we hit different states throughout the year. And I was like, oh my gosh, all of the surrounding states, or a large number of them, we have never visited before, so this is our chance. So we ended up...
Our chance.
I was going to do it all in one weekend. You're like, no, let's split it into 2.
And you're thankful.
Kind of. I think we wished we had a rest weekend that month.
We learned a lot that month.
We did.
About how crazy we are.
Yeah.
And how to be less crazy.
Maybe.
Because we didn't hit any wildlife.
Because we, ended up going up to Delaware and then doing, Rhode Island and West Virginia, I think. And then we did another weekend somewhere else. Maybe
No, I think Rhode Island...
You'd have to go get the map.
It's in a different room.
My geography is not so great.
It wouldn't have been... No, West Virginia was its own...
We have this lovely thing here.
She has a book.
Yep.
Thanks to our dear friend who gifted Sarah this book for her birthday just in time.
Yeah.
For the trip. It's been great.
Yeah.
There's never any tension about the book. When to fill out the book. Just like there's never any tension on when to make these videos.
That's why we're on top of it.
That's why it's 6 months late.
Okay. In total, we did North Carolina, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia. Virginia was the last state that we crossed off a state park in. But we, split it up. One of the times we actually went to an ambush game while we were in Baltimore on the way back.
Correct.
Yeah.
The timing was just perfect.
It was.
It was a great game, too.
Yeah. I don't remember what the final score was.
We won.
I
think it was the only game Baltimore lost at home all season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It was at least the first game they lost it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Indoor soccer, if I didn't mention that, yeah. So that was good. And you met, a really big Baltimore fan.
Yeah, he was really nice.
Yeah.
It was a way better experience than some of the other away games we've gone to.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that wasn't in Virginia. You said this video was about Virginia.
But this was about our time in
Virginia.
Yeah.
In Virginia, though.
That month. The month of March.
Oh.
Anyway, another
just
time.
6 months ago.
We also went to the protest concert.
You're just going to try to get all of the things I enjoyed out of the way as quick as possible so you can talk? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm just trying to remember all the things we did.
All right. Yep, Josh went to a soccer game, and then he dragged me to a concert. He said that they might play the one song I like by them, and they didn't.
I don't know. I knew some of the songs. It was just different when it's live to be able to sing along. It was such a small group that like I was up front-ish and singing along, and then the main singer would look at me, and then I would forget all of the words. Like it was just like I only knew those 3 lines.
You just thought he was cute.
No, I just lost track of what I was supposed to be singing, and yeah, that was great.
You don't have to sing. You can just enjoy it if you don't want to sing.
It's just weird when you're up in the front. I felt
all right,
like
what else did we do in this month? Because that's all I remember.
Ooh, we went to the arcade. What was it?
Okay, look at her find another thing. We also played disc golf.
No, we went to the Super Rad arcade, and we played Tetris. That was my favorite.
Yes. There was a Tetris machine. It was designed for head-to-head Tetris playing. But the spin buttons were broken in that when you pushed one, you pushed both of them. So you were spinning your opponent's tetrominoes the whole time.
So Josh would almost have his piece in place, and then I'd press the button to turn mine, and it destroyed his game. It was good.
Yeah, it was rough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. There were a lot of like little walks we did. There was the bridge.
There was a tunnel.
There was a tunnel. Oh, yeah. Tell me about the tunnel.
There was a tunnel.
The first time we tried to go find the tunnel, there was no parking, and we were totally on the wrong side of town.
Not totally. We were on the right trail. We went the wrong direction on the trail to get to the tunnel, and we weren't going to walk far enough to get to the tunnel if we had gone the right direction. But we eventually found it.
Yeah.
And it was very tunnely.
It was really long. I don't know. It was kind of different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tunnel.
Tunnel.
I think that's what we should name this video.
Tunnel.
Yep.
Tell us about the space that we worked in for that, like where we lived for the month.
It was a space with rooms.
It was a basement.
There was a bathroom.
Okay.
There was a bedroom.
Uh-huh.
There was a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Those rooms didn't touch each other. There was a living space in between them all.
The kitchen had ants.
Oh, yes. We were in a basement, so we dealt with ants and we dealt with colder temperatures because it's colder in a basement than anywhere else. So, like, you know, they would blast the AC because it was hot outside, but it wasn't hot in the basement.
No.
Thankfully, there was a heater down there, so we did use the heater quite a bit.
Yes, like every day.
Yes. I think it was 80 outside, and we were using the heater.
Which is crazy for March, because, like, everything's blooming. It's just, like...
Was it actually 80 outside?
I don't know, 70, 80.
It was warm outside.
It was a comfortable...
It was like, oh, it should be beautiful in my living space.
Yeah.
And it was not. We needed the heater.
Yeah. But it had huge windows and our own, like, patio outside.
Huge windows or a huge window?
A huge window that lit the whole entire living room space. And then there had, like, a coffee table that lifted up, so I would just sit on the couch and do my work. And then they had a bird feeder out there, and the birds love to come, like, sit, or a bird bath, come sit out there. And I don't know, I have lots of pictures of birds from that month.
She was very productive.
Yep.
She definitely did more than take pictures of birds.
Yeah.
I worked in the bedroom with no distractions.
You loved that desk and that chair.
Did I?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's in my notes that it was uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, the desk was small too, right? Like it was narrow.
Yeah, it was narrow.
Narrow?
Kind of weird.
Didn't have a lot of depth.
Yeah. But that month was like the first month we started to like be more in tune with like using music and essential oils kind of during our work day.
Yes. You had some feminine
It was that time of the month, yeah.
I guess that happens everywhere we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Just about.
Mm-hmm.
But it was real bad.
It was.
And so then I asked ChatGPT, what essential oil should I use for that? And then she said it was amazing and I was the best husband ever again for a couple hours.
But yeah, then it became a regular thing just like to have like...
We haven't set it up here.
We have used it a couple times.
We used it twice.
But it became more regular, at least for that month, and a little after that, maybe.
Well, there was two. So we had the one that we brought, and then there was a second one. And so I think that was part of it. Because we kind of had two distinct areas, right? I was in the bedroom working, and you were out there, so we kind of had different sense. Because we kind of have different preferences.
Yeah. I think we also were able to...
And there was just good spots to put them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which makes a difference.
We could also, like, set up, like, a sleepy time one, but then, like, a workspace one, too, which was kind of nice, so.
Sure. That happened a little bit.
Yeah.
Mostly it was two different workspace ones.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else that you remember from this month that we have not discussed?
I don't know, we played disc golf.
We did play disc golf.
We did some other, again, we said we hit a lot of state parks. There were some state parks that were supposed to have wild horses on the beach. We didn't make it to that one.
Yeah.
You were really sad.
Yeah. It's crazy how many things you find, like, you're mid-trip and you've planned things and then something new pops up on your search results and you're like, wow, how can we make this happen?
You just throw everything out the window and start over.
But
the good news is you have a really big window.
Because of, like, I don't know, just, like, the coastline, there wasn't a really good way to get there. It was pretty much go back all the way through Lynchburg and come back up. Like, it was a sea from where we were at.
A sea? To get around the sea?
Yeah, we had to get around the sea.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. But Virginia was good. I really liked it. You did not like the parking.
Parking was bad.
Yes.
That's the word I'll use. So I just hate street parking in general. But, like, this was street parking where, like, then all of a sudden there's no room to drive past the park.
Yeah.
We didn't hit anything ever, which is still blows my mind, but...
There was a couple close calls, but nothing, like, everything was fine. It was just, like, it felt like an older town, and it had been built into the hills, and so everybody has really steep hills as their front yard without too many garages or driveways. And so everybody has to park on the street, but the streets weren't made wide enough for it.
Not even close.
Yeah. No. But the town itself was pretty, and there were really cheap things to do. Like, we went to that movie theater.
A lot of towns have cheap movie theaters. I mean, in college towns, I guess, have the cheap movie theaters, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there was that. There was, I guess we said, a lot of different hiking, really nice trails in general. There was an island.
Percival Island. That's the one with the cool bridge.
Percival?
Percival.
I would go with Percival, but you really like to throw the word evil in there.
I guess, yeah. Percival.
What else is on this list?
We had the art alley. I was in town, just like
yeah, that was whatever.
Went to a couple different bookstores and thrift stores. Ooh, I did some serious thrift shopping, or I really liked Mission Thrift. They're a Christian organization.
Is that where I made the mistake of buying 2 more pairs of jeans?
No, that was Plato's Closet.
We're not supposed to buy clothes on the trip. We don't have room in the suitcases. Especially then.
Yeah. But it's happened more since then, so.
We've also purged since then. You're getting ahead to other videos. Get out of here. We're talking only about Virginia, or the month of Virginia.
We went to Shenandoah National Park.
Oh yeah, there was a national park in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the scenic drive. It was really pretty, and we did
some insane hike.
Yeah.
At like 4 a.m. No, it wasn't 4 a.m. It was like 7. It was freezing rain.
I don't think it was all that crazy early. It was
My mustache was, or maybe it was boogers freezing. I don't know.
It was. We did go like up this super steep hill. We could have gone the more casual way up. That would have been a slower incline, but super steep. And then you get out, and it was just like wind in your face. And if you didn't have gloves, which of course we didn't,
Oh, we did.
I
We had
didn't-
a pair of gloves
Yeah.
that we were sharing, but the gloves were getting wet too, which is like, your hands are warm, but now they're warm and wet.
And cold.
Is that better than them being cold
Yeah.
and dry?
I don't know if you could see your breath, but like, so we did this.
Stuff was freezing to my facial hair.
As we did this loop, it was like one side was more maybe like sun exposed, so it was better, but then you get to the back side, and it was like frozen waterfall, so it was pretty.
It was pretty.
But it was cold.
Did you want to talk about the other thing that happened there?
No.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. If you know, you know. Which really just means your family. Eventually we left there, or are we good with everything we did there?
I think so.
Yeah, we covered all the basics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah.
We left there.
Yep.
What did we do when we left there?
We celebrated my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. On the way to our, I think we were headed to Nashville, so we stopped in Pigeon Forge and we went zorbing. But like it was an outdoor park with tracks, and so you get inside of those giant inflatable balls and go rolling down the hill. They put like water inside of them, so it's kind of like you're inside of a pool, and then just go sliding down the hill.
Rolling down the hill.
Rolling down the hill. It was really fun. It was a really great way to roll into the next decade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty last minute.
Yeah.
We were planning on not doing anything the day of.
Yeah.
And she claimed she loves surprises, so I had a different surprise already paid for and planned. But then I didn't want to give it away and tell her, no, we're not doing the zorbing.
Yeah, no.
So we did both.
Yeah.
She also got to blow glass.
Yes.
That was the other thing.
Yes. That was crazy. Are we telling that story too on the way of how we got there? I think so. We're telling it now.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
So the night that we were scheduled to do the glass blowing, there was a really big storm in the Nashville area. And we're driving along, and I'm like, Josh, there is something spinning, and it looks like it is coming down. Like, we're gonna have a tornado in front of us. Why are you turning towards it? So
I was following the map.
So he finds the next closest place to pull over, which was
a Jack in the Box.
Yep.
We had some food. Actually, we didn't order anything.
No, we didn't, which was our mistake because they lost power, and then like, yeah, we couldn't. We were hungry already, and yeah.
I don't remember being that hungry.
But
I remember you puking because you were so nervous you were about to die.
I was not puking, but I was definitely scared.
You were close to puking.
It was
You were
like
pretty green.
the wind was blowing, and then suddenly you just couldn't see anything.
Yeah, and it was white though. It wasn't black. It was white. It was like a cloud came down, but a white cloud.
Full of rain and debris flying around.
It wasn't that much debris.
It was like 80-mile-per-hour
You
winds.
couldn't see the debris from inside the thing.
Anymore.
Our car was still there.
Luckily.
Didn't take any hail damage then.
You're talking about the future too.
No. This is called foreshadowing. There's a difference. Don't turn us into talking about the future when you make it about the future.
So this gentleman there could tell I was scared.
She was green and she should have been in the bathroom puking.
And so he was trying to calm me down and telling me about all the death that he has witnessed in Mexico.
Do you think it was all true?
I think so.
Was he just making it up?
It felt like he was just like trying to say that being a believer in Jesus means that you aren't afraid of death at all, which I don't believe is true. I do believe that being a believer means
it should
like
be partially true.
I mean, you have peace that is going to happen, but it's still not a natural thing. God didn't make us to die. That sin entered the world, and so did death. So I don't, anyway, but he gave some very gruesome details about a lot of different deaths that he witnessed, and it didn't really calm me down, but it did make me more eager to leave the Jack in the Box and get back on the road. And then we went into
You still couldn't see outside. She's like, Josh, can we go now? I'm like, do you think we can go now?
I mean,
no.
Yeah. So then, when we got to glass blowing, something really cool happened. People that were also there.
Alright, this was the couples night. There was two couples. There was us and another couple. Technically, there was a third couple that came in on the wrong day that they got turned away. Anyway, of the other couple that was actually supposed to be there with us, were actually living in the location that we were going to, like, the next day. So we ended up getting to take their stuff for them, because the guy really didn't want to ship it. And I'm like, shipping it might be safer than it being in our car with how much other stuff is in there. But,
Yeah.
you know, we were going to take ours, so...
Yeah, it was actually really hard to fit the box of stuff in there, but we made it work. Yeah, purging needed to happen, but...
Purging did happen in the next video.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we'll see you there.
Yeah.
To you, time might have passed. And to us, not so much. Okay, bye!
Bye!
Bye!